everyone. Happy Friday. Yeah, I got a cold. And this one's pretty much a doozy. And so, if I look a little tired, I am. I'm a little flushed. I was in town early this morning for me. I think I get into town about 10:20, 10:30, and did some errands, returned the guitar, and then I did some errands and took myself out for lunch where I had some halibut, and yeah, it was good. And yeah, so I just need to. Sorry, I'm not with it. I'm going to see how long I'm able to be on here. While I was in town, I was dealing with constant um, coughing sprees, bad ones, just like it was crazy. And and I go, oh my god! And I got two things of the Ninja because they were also on sale. And I figured, no, I'll get a second one. Just have a spare always at home, which I do. And I've gone through at least half to three quarters of this Ninja. That's how bad my coughing has been today, and it took me many hours to calm it down. Um, yeah, so we'll um, see how I feel. I'll play as long as I'm able to, because right now I'm not sure, and I'm being very honest, which I'm always am, but it's having this cold right now even make it more interesting, I could say. So, for anybody who's not met me before, my name is Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist, and I channel energy from source through me, through my guitar, without using words. And then 3 years ago, I invested in a looper, which is a recording device you can lay down. Mine has 5 different tracks, but on each track, when you lay down a track, I'll play that track again and again, and you can add layers to it. And this um, the looper just opened me up to a part of me I did not know existed within me. Sorry. Okay, let's see where we go. There we are. I had somebody a few weeks ago. Um, I don't think this person actually understood what I do. I'm an intuitive channeler, and what that means is the fact is I have no idea what I'm doing. Simply put, I don't plan what I'm going to do or let alone how I'm going to do it or anything else. I just open up my heart space and just allow whatever wants to come in and be shared in that moment. Thank you, Phoenix. Um, and it's like um, I don't have to think. I get to truly just be. And of course, my home is my comfort zone. I got my brother here, Phoenix, which him and I connected years ago. Somehow somebody connected us, which was really cool. And so I don't know if I reached out to him or he reached out to me, but we connected on Facebook, on Messenger. And then the day of my concert, or the day before my concert, Phoenix came back into hanging out with me, put it that way. And I said, I'm doing a concert tomorrow night. And it ends up that he actually lives in Vancouver. And where the concert was at in Aldergrove was right behind where his mother lives. Yeah, it's amazing. So he actually came to the concert. And yeah, it's being in person with what I do is magical. What I do this way is magical. But there's something, and like even Phoenix, him and I talked that evening, and he goes, "Yeah, this is like," he goes, "I'm just, yeah, you in person was like, wow," and yeah. So let's see where we go. Something is off on that first track because that's my foundation. My first track has to be like, and that wasn't. I was found myself. Oh, okay, I gotta do something a little different here, and because I threw off my timing a little bit. So anyway, let's try this again. Here we go. So I'm not going to be on here long, as you can tell. When I usually put my guitar away like that and do this, hang out with you guys is it's me letting you know I need to go. Um, I've just want to let you guys know that um, uh, right after my concert, which was November 23rd, I literally crashed. And on Friday before that, I had an appointment with my doctor, and I said, something's not right. And he agreed. So he says, okay, let's do a bunch of blood tests. So I went on Tuesday and had them done, had my results last Friday. And it was my B12. It was, phew, and it really explained a lot. So I started my B12 shots yesterday. I did go out and buy some B12 and start taking those in the morning. Um, but I tell you this, when I have a B12 shot yesterday, it shifted something, and that's the only way I'm going to say it. Um, I just, you know, I struggle with energy to start with, and you can see me flush right now. Like I was in town, and man, here I am because I got run down. I got this stinking cold, and I've been on a coughing spree, bad one today in town, and it was just like wow. So it's like zap me, but I feel good. I'm I'm surprised. Um, if some of you guys are struggling with energy, if you're finding um, um, that um, something my doctor informed me. Plus, I had met a lady. There's a health store. Been there for 40 or 50 years. Yeah, and I met the owners and their son. He's taken over eventually, and that. But anyway, his mother. Anyway, the older lady, she's a very gifted healer, and a good healer are people who give you the information. And it's up to me receiving the information. And I said to her, "You're a healer." She goes, "No, I'm not." I said, "Yes, you are. You're not responsible for my healing, but your gift and ability that you do have." All she did was put her hand right here, fingers right there, and she tapped into me, and she goes, she even mentioned B12, a couple other things, and she goes, "That's why you're feeling the way you're feeling," and and so it was like incredible to and I said, it's up to me. I'm the one that heals myself. But the thing is, with people like her, she gives me the opportunity. And with what I do, I channel this beautiful energy, is give you guys an opportunity to connect with yourself, to feel whatever it is for you. It's not my job to say, well, you should feel this, 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 this. Bullshit, right? So anyway, so today my energy was really off. I did return the guitar. Eventually, I will get my second guitar, just not right now. Priorities. And it was difficult, as some of you guys know. Um, so I was in town a lot today for a couple hours, but I handled everything well. It's nice to have. It's almost like, not almost. It is when I was in town, and I could feel that the light coming back on within me. It's always there, but it's like my own energy. It was like, oh, there I am, there I am, and connecting with people. Just it's the most beautiful experience ever. Yeah, I'm taking with the lady from the health food store. I was already has magnesium and calcium in my home, and vitamin D I already have in my home. But it was quite interesting, even with my doctor when we were talking, and he says, if, especially with the results we found out, and he goes, you need to take magnesium. I said, I'm already taking that, and he goes, um, and you know, it's amazing how mind, body, spirit. If if something is off within our body, which could be the B12, it could be the magnesium, it could be calcium, it will throw our, I don't know if this is the right word or not, but it will throw us off mentally. And I'm only speaking for myself when I say that. It really, it was the icing on the cake that we needed to find. And I have the most amazing doctor ever. Like, he's he's an amazing man, just an amazing man. And he knows I see him for him, and I know he sees me for me. And I'm just so grateful to have him. Um, and I thank Spirit, because I only start seeing him 2 years ago, this past October. Yeah, he's just he's an amazing spiritual being who wanted to get his doctrine so he could blend both in. And he doesn't get many people like me come into him, and it's just, there's no, I come in and say, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, okay. And it's straightforward. And I know it's just, we have such huge respect and regard for each other. And I said this to him a while ago. I said, I can handle a lot of things, but I went on an amazing journey, and 2 years ago, and I said, the one thing I cannot tolerate is me not feeling like playing my guitar. Yeah. Because that is a clear indication to me that something's really off. And, because, we can sit there and look outwards and say, oh, it's that person or this person or that situation that affected me. Nothing affects us. But the thing is, it's an opportunity. When we get triggered or something makes us feel whatever, it's an opportunity for us to go within to heal that part so we don't get triggered or not as bad in the future. It's our job to heal ourselves. It's not, if you're looking for healers to go, oh, poor because you won't get that from me. Okay, you will not. And it's like, it's if you're looking for, oh, poor you, I'm so sorry you're going through this. And it's like, I can have compassion, I can have empathy for you, but it's like our thoughts is what creates our reality. So for example, when I was just speaking there about people that, and I'm not judging anybody or anything else, but people who stay in the victimhood and woe's me, they did this to me, they did that to me, I know that stuckness, I know it. But I didn't realize then, but I've learned, is if if the energy inside us is one thing, to have a thought is one thing. But if we take that thought and we speak it, it is now out to the universe. No matter who we share it with, it's out to the entire universe. And the universe will respond. And then we go, why has this happened to me? Da, da. Well, maybe what you could do and consider is not telling people what's really going on with you. Stop talking about it. Because when you speak that, you're now engaging in that energy and you're manifesting this stuff. You may not realize, and that's okay. That's our human part. Like, I've done stuff where, oh shit, duh, right? And I change it immediately once I recognize it. And that's why I have this term called uncover, discover, discard. And what it is like this. I got badly triggered based on the U.S. election, because I personally, like when you're dealing with the spiritual world is fantastic, but there's also the human side, which are the wounds in me. And, I get massively triggered. And it was, I think it lasted 3 or 4 days. But something happened that made me realize that I was triggered. And that's where, because I was willing to explore within, that's where I got to uncover something and discovered, oh shit, that's it. Then I have my power back and I shift that. And that's where I'm free after that. And it's it's like I had this lady, it was about 6 weeks ago. I went to the White Rock Mingle gathering, and um, I went there, and what am I talking about this? Oh, I know. And so I ended up sitting at a table eventually with these other women, and this lady sitting there, and all she did from the moment she arrived was, you can call it negative talking. That's fine because that is what it is as well. There's many labels and titles, but it all means the same thing. All she did was talk about her problems, this or that. And it's something that happened 5 years ago, 20 years ago, didn't matter. She's still bringing it back. She's keeping that energy alive. She does not realize it. I don't want to deal with that. I won't be around that energy. And at one point she said to me, "Don't you have friends to talk about your problems?" I said, "No, I don't talk to people about my problems." I know she didn't understand, but that's not my job. But I was truthful with her. And there was another lady sitting right there, and she looked at me. In fact, I found out, throughout the evening, she's just retired. She was a principal in a school, and she's got her doctorate as well. And she looked at me, and she would, like, good on you, right? And the lady sitting there going, "What?" Like, it just floored her. But it was truth. And this is one thing that, it's if she wants to dwell on that, fill your boots. But guess what? Not around me. Not around me. And it does mean it's, and it doesn't matter what other people do, you guys. It's about what you do, what I do. But anyway, I wasn't planning on chatting, but whatever was said needed to be expressed in this moment. Anyway, I'm going to go rest some more. I'm going to go to bed early tonight. I have lots of things I need to do and want to do tomorrow. It's going to be home day, and I'm just glad that I'm feeling better. Thank God for B12 right now. Now, just got to deal with this cold, but it will tame down. Anyway, hugs and loves, everybody. Sandra, it's beautiful seeing you here, Phoenix, brother. Hey, Sandra, this is Phoenix. He actually lives near me. He actually came to my concert that I had on March 23rd. So we actually met for the first time after what? It's got to be like 8 years ago that we spoke online. But anyway, so it's 44 minutes. Look at that. Anyway, hugs and loves, everybody. I might be on.